Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us on this election night. Certainly the race for governor topping the list of races around Wisconsin as we continue to follow both campaigns. Governor Walker expected to be at State Fair Park in West Allis before the evening is over, and Mary Burke at an art center on State Street in downtown Madison. People across the state, perhaps in record numbers for a non-presidential election, making their voices heard today.
Yes, and it's an exciting day. Polls closed just 1 hour ago. Voter turnout was expected to be high, and in fact, it may just be breaking a record. The governor's race is the big story tonight. We're also going to be bringing you the latest results on a number of state and local races this evening.
Yeah, live coverage from around the state, live results from right here, including from our News and Content Center, and that's where our political panel, hosted by Fox 11's Mark Leland, will analyze and break down tonight's results as they continue to come in. And we have some new numbers in the governor's race with an early lead for the incumbent, Scott Walker, over Mary Burke. Still, barely 10% of the votes have been counted so far.
That's right, and that's really one of the most important races. A lot of people, both in the state and in the nation, have been watching this one. As you said, the early lead right now going to Scott Walker. We are going to be checking in with his camp in just a bit. But right now, we are going to check in with Burke's camp. She is in the Madison area this evening, and that's where Andrew Lacombe is covering the story for us as well. Let's check in with Andrew.
Good evening, Michelle, from Madison, the Overture Center, just a couple blocks from the state capitol. This is where Mary Burke hopes to give a victory speech this evening. And as you look behind me, you can see her supporters are here. Plenty of people have arrived in the last hour watching national election results come in on cable TV. They're also just milling about, talking about why they support Mary Burke. Of course, Burke has said Wisconsin needs a change, and she hopes to be that change as she perhaps could become the first female governor in Wisconsin history. I talked to Burke's spokesperson just a moment ago. He says Mary Burke is in the building watching results come in with family and friends. He calls those early vote totals we shared meaningless. Burke's spokesperson says he's seen exit polls that look really, really good for Mary Burke's campaign. That's what he told me just a few moments ago. He also said those high turnout numbers that are being reported are also good news for Mary Burke's campaign. He says expect a long night as across the state there have been reports of some lines existing at polling places after 8 o'clock. Those people, if they were still in line at 8, got to vote, so it could be a while before some results get in. That's all for now. In Madison, we'll have more reports throughout the evening here on Fox 11. We'll head back to the studio live in Madison. Andrew Lacombe, Fox 11 News.
Again, those early returns showing Walker with a 61 to 38% advantage, although precious few of those votes have come from the democratically strong Milwaukee County.